The day I mentioned the mate bond to my fiancé Lyndon for the 99th time, I overheard him talking with his friends.
Lyndon, you're something else. Alice is willing to wait for you.
Lyndon swirled his glass.
If it weren't for her, Nora wouldn't have mated with someone else out of spite. She won't let me have my way, so she should experience the same thing.
Drag it out. The more she tries to mate with me, the less I'll agree. Anyway, she'll wait for me. Next year, raise the unbonded tax by 30. Alice will have to sell herself to make up the tax. Linton is the alpha heir. That poor girl wants to climb up. Selling herself once won't cut it. Sell as many times as needed.
Tears ran down my face. The pack rules say if a wolf turns 18 without a mate bond, they must pay the unbonded tax. Otherwise, the pack council will force a sign on it. Every time I pushed him to finish the bond, he said, "Next year." I waited 3 years. I barely held on. The tax grew heavier every year. So this year, I won't pay. Before Lyndon left, one of his servants came over to ask me,
Alice, did you scrape together this year's tax? If not, we can help you. Next year, Alpha Heir promised. Next year, he'll finish the bond ceremony with you.
I patted the half-empty money pouch at my waist. It had money, but it was far from enough to pay this year's unbonded tax. I'd been hearing this for 3 years. My family used to be a respected bloodline. 3 years ago, my father got dragged into politics. Lyndon, the alpha heir, was my fiancé. Then overnight, we had nothing. My father died that winter. I became an orphan. I had no choice but to go to Lyndon for shelter. The first time I saw him, the young she-wolf at his side looked pale and ran off crying. A few days later, she had mated with someone else.
If you like her, we can call off the engagement.
No need. You're my fiancé. I must keep my promise.
When will we finish the bonding ceremony?
Next year. Your father just died. Aren't you afraid of being cursed if we mate now?
I struggled through that year and paid the tax with the last of my money. The next year I asked him again and again. He finally lost patience.
Do you ever stop? All you said is the mate bond. Do you only think about men? Shameless.
I wouldn't show weakness.
Crying? I'm joking. A witch says my wolf is unstable this year. Not a good year to mate. Next year. I'll mate with you next year.
I stood there awkwardly. I wanted to tell him I was almost out of money. If I couldn't pay, the pack council would force assign a stranger as my mate. But I swallowed the words. I'll wait, I told myself, but life was getting harder. That year, the tax jumped by 50%.
You keep dragging this out year after year. As you get older, the fee goes up.
So he'd raised the price on purpose.
Alice, even the alpha heir has to pay. He has to be waiting for you. He's just young and playful. Wait a little longer. I know.
Lyndon was the alpha heir. How would he know how hard it was for me to save? I lived in the alpha house, but I have no money. No money meant I had to find a way. I painted for other noble she-wolves and took the money. With his casual words, I had to burn countless nights to draw. I put up with it for 3 years. This year, I wasn't going to anymore. I clutched my last money and went to the pack council.
You again? The unbonded tax went up. Are you paying?
No.
Fine.
He opened the pairing book and casually ticked a name.
Him. Done. Go.
I didn't even know my future mate's name. My life was decided like that. Back at Alpha House, Lyndon leaned against the doorway.
Paid the tax?
I looked down and lied.
Yes.
记得点赞关注哦。